Hey guys, this is the Draumr, not sure how to pronounce that, 5.0 90-degree hammock from Amok Equipment. From Norway. Yes, that's right.
Norway.
So let's hook it up. It's got left and right colour coded. Port on the left hand side. And that one clicks in there. As you can probably tell from the way that's hanging, that's not going to work as a hammock like that. It does need a sleeping pad. Amok make their own in like a -5 and a -18 version, and I believe the X-Bed, Sin Mat and Down Mat 9s will also fit, but the baffling has to run vertically to give you the strength you need to give structure to the hammock. Amok's own sleeping mat comes with it's called a schnozzle bag. You fill her up with, connect her up there to the valve, fill it up with air and push the air in. That takes me around 2.5–3 minutes to fill, and probably about 5 bags, which is fine. Except that I'm really impatient and like to get things done in a hurry. That's pretty good. Not quite really tight, but a bit of give. There's a zip opening at the foot. Valve goes top right. Shove it in the hole. And that way, if you need to add a bit more air or let a bit out when you're in it, you can access the valve from within the hammock. You can use a pair of sticks in a couple of pockets to hold the head end and the foot end up, or you can buy their U-Butte aluminium. U-Butte aluminium, what do you call that? I don't know. U-Butte aluminium thing. How easy are they to get in and out of? Not as easy as a normal hammock. Most of the videos I've seen show people bending the foot over, got to take the stick out, putting a leg on that and sort of crawling in sideways. That doesn't really work for me. I find if I grab hold of the middle bit here and then put my hand between these two grey pockets, which is directly under the ridgeline, and that's where your balance point is. If I throw my full body weight onto my hand and then slide my bum in, that seems the least awkward way to get in. So I grab that with the other hand, turn around, put my hand there, throw my weight on the hand, and that keeps that thing in balance. Just slide your bum next to your hand. And we're in. So that's not too bad. If you've got pillows and sleeping bags in here, it gets even more interesting because they're just all going to fall down to the bottom. So you tend to have to sort of maybe tuck them in behind some of the straps or somehow clip them. And I'd love to see Jonas put in some sort of loops or toggles that you might be able to clip your pillow or sleeping bag to, so when the thing does slope, the hammock does slope downwards, it doesn't all fall to the foot. You'll find yourself adjusting a bit, so that feels a bit level there. But if I lie back, I think my balance will be too far back. So if I want to lie down, I'll just have to shift forward a little bit. That's not bad. I could go another half-inch back. You can see even shifting half an inch makes a difference. If I sit up, the balance changes. It's got a bug net which is not detachable. It just sort of pulls out along the ridge and you zip it all the way around, which is great. It's a really fine ripstop nylon bug mesh. There's no bugs going to get through it, and it does an excellent job of blocking the wind. But hooking it, zipping it up is quite awkward. You can see I'm starting to tip down as I lean forward. So you either have to sit back, and you still can't quite, but if you grab that and pull it towards you, then you can get to the zipper and get it around. Once you've got the bug net done up, that keeps it off your feet. And there's also a little line that clips onto there, in that little side pocket there, and hooks onto that little tag in the back there, and just raises that up so it doesn't come in contact with your head. Tons of room underneath it, keeps all the crap out of the hammock. Nice job. So it's possibly not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Having said that, having the mat in there makes it nice and warm underneath, and it is supremely comfortable. There is no pressure points. You can sleep on your back, on your side. Some people can sleep on their stomach. It's maybe not quite flat enough for me to sleep on the stomach, but I've certainly slept on the side in it. You just got to be a little bit careful if you sit up in the middle of the night that you don't lean too far forward. Getting into a sleeping bag's fun. You sort of have it on your side and you tend to tuck it in and then start doing the wiggle and pull it in behind you, and it's all a little awkward, but it's doable. I think you'd be better off with like just a quilt throw over the top of you, because you don't really need the insulation underneath you. The rocking motion settles down after a couple of minutes. I really like it actually, and at times I can sort of, if the hammock's not too high off the ground, I can lean over the front, touch the ground, and just push myself and give myself a nice gentle rocking motion, which I like. Now, not only has it got a nice flat lie with just no pressure on you at all, that is just beautifully comfortable. But you can also put it into a chair mode, and you do that by pulling two straps either side up here. And you'd sort of think you'd let this down, but you don't. You actually pull it up, which creates a little dip under your bum, which sort of locates you nicely in the hammock. There's no sort of sliding around when you do that. And then the weight of your feet sort of cause the mattress and the sleeping pad to fold over at your feet. This is a little easier said than done to pull these up. It helps if you grab the bottom of the strap and pull that up while you're pulling down on that bit. There we go. So now I've got this nice little dip in here that my bum just really nicely locates in, and as I weight that, all under. My legs are supported, my back supported. Got a pocket in there for your drink, pina colada, whatever. Good luck getting into the hammock with your pina colada. I've seen it done. It was a coffee, I think, with one hand. I'm not that agile. Fantastic. So getting out, I find if I put my legs over there and really sort of tuck this under my knees as much as possible, then get my feet underneath me as much as possible, keep a hold of your ridge line, and that seems pretty easy for me to step out without sliding off on the hammock and ending on the ground, which I have done once. And getting in, as I say, in the middle, get that again underneath you a bit, put your hand between on the balance point, and then put your weight on your hand. Sit in next to your hand, and so far that's the easiest method I found of getting in and out of the hammock. So there you have it. That is a 90-degree flat lay Draumr hammock from Norway. I think it's a fabulous bit of kit, and if you have a look on the, hang on, I will show you. It says on the bag, "All hail Jonas, the creator."
Hail Jonas.
Thanks, mate. I'll get in properly, but I'll show you what happens if I sneak too far forward on it. So if you're too far forward, you'll just start sliding down the bottom like that.